Stay tuned until the end of this video to find out how you can win some great prizes. And welcome to another episode of Cooking with Craig. Today we're going to be making baby back ribs of the pork variety. And first we're going to start off with a dry rub. Then it's all going to go into my pressure cooker. And then we'll make the sauce. Alright, let's get down and into making this dry rub. Alright, I'll tell you what the ingredients you need. Okay, to start with for this dry rub, I have a bowl. Okay, so there's my bowl. We're going to put in here, we need to put smoked paprika, 2 teaspoons. 1 teaspoon of mustard, keen as style. 2 teaspoons of oregano. 2 teaspoons of sage. 2 teaspoons of chili. And 2 teaspoons of rosemary leaves. 2 tablespoons of salt. Now, we just need to give this a stir. As you can see, that's looking pretty good. Now I've got that, put these aside. What we need to do now is grab your ribs. I've got my board here, my bowl. Now these have been sitting about room temperature for the last about 10-15 minutes, just to bring them out of being totally frozen. Put these on my board. Alright, time to grab the rub. Have a little bit, just going to do the outside. Just massage it in. Alright, flip them over. Now it's best to use up all of the rub, because it doesn't keep very well because of all the different types of spices. So use it all up. Rub it in. Pretend you're a Swedish masseur and you're massaging your client. Make it all nice. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a knife and I'm going to cut these into 3s. You can cut them into 4s if you like, but I'm going to do lots of 3s on these. 1, 2, 3. Cut. Okay, so we're going to let those sit for about 5 minutes while we get our pressure cooker ready to start cooking. Alright, let's set up for the second part. Alright, while that's resting, I have the pressure cooker here. I'm going to start getting this heated up because we're going to brown the side of these. And what I need to do in here is I need to add some oil. Just a dash of oil. Come back when this is heated up. Alright, so that's now heated up. It's time to put these in on the curved side down, just to give them a little bit of a brown. Now remember, don't crowd the pan. Just a couple in here at a time. Alright, time lapse time. Alright, so they've all been browned now, so they're smelling amazing. Now, what we need to do is we need to deglaze the bottom of the pan and add, at the same time, a cup of beef stock. There we go. Now, make sure you get all the nice crusty bits off the bottom that have just stuck there because of the awesome seasoning that we've just rubbed on all of those ribs. Alright, add in 1 diced onion, add in 1 bay leaf. Put in your trivet in the bottom, making sure that none of the ribs are going to be touching that liquid. Now I'm going to add in probably another ½ cup of water into this. Actually, no, only a 1/4 cup. Add in these. Now it's okay if they stack up on top of each other. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to close this up and we're going to cook it for 35 minutes. Alright, let's come back when this is ready. Alright, so this has been resting for about 25 minutes now. There'll be a little bit of pressure, but not very much. That's it. Now what we need to do is take the top off. And now we need to get these out and put them aside to rest so that we can make the sauce. Alright, careful that you don't make them fall apart completely because they are very tender. There we go. Now we take out our trivet, Take out our bay leaf, grab a spatula, make sure nothing's stuck to the bottom. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to turn the heat back on, and we're going to start adding the sauce ingredients to this. Okay, so first we need a cup of of tomato sauce, 2 tablespoons, or maybe even 3, we'll go 3, of golden syrup, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, small thingy of tomato paste, and last but not least, the all Australian Vegemite. Now we're going to use 1 tablespoon of that. Alright, what we're going to do is going to let this simmer. I'm going to time lapse this bit, and we'll reduce this sauce down by about a third of what it is. This has been bubbling away. It's now come down to a nice thicker consistency. Stir at the bottom. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in my ribs, cook them for about another 5 minutes, and get them all nicely coated in that awesome sauce. Alright, be back in 5 minutes. Okay Google, stop timer. Alright, so that's now been 5 minutes. Time to turn this thing off and get out our ribs. Now, they are bubbling away so nicely. Have a squeeze of those. Alright, time to dish these up. Now, I think there's just enough for 2 people in this lot as a meal. I don't think it's enough really for 3 people. So if you're going to do this, you're going to need to get a lot more ribs if you're going to be cooking for more than 2 people. Now it's always a good idea to have a little bit of salad, and you know, usually when you have a nice barbecue style pork rib, you want some other salads to go with it. A bit of coleslaw is usually good, and maybe a bit of pasta salad too. And that's how easy it is to cook baby back spare ribs, Aussie style, with Vegemite. My secret ingredients was Vegemite in my sauce. Just remember, if you've seen anything you like in these videos, make sure you give us a big thumbs up. Don't forget, if you have any comments, questions, or things you want us to try and cook, leave it in the comments field below. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and get notified when I do these Cooking with Craig segments, my daily vlogs, Urban Explorer, car maintenance, you name it. I film it, it ends up on YouTube. So hit that subscribe button. And until next time, see you next video. Awesome, you've stuck around until the end of the video just to find out the secret code word for today's video. Today's secret code word is gingerbread. Make sure you put that in the comments field below, and you could be in the draw to win a YouTube bag and sticker. Make sure you get those comments in the field below before Saturday at 12 noon Australian Eastern Standard Time. Gotta be in it to win it.